Hi, Meredith Giles with the Great Outdoors Nursery here to talk about fertilizing. You know, when you walk into a garden center, there's lots of different types of fertilizers available. It can be a little overwhelming, but I'm going to give you a couple of questions to ask yourself that might help you make these decisions more easily. Question number one is, what are you wanting to fertilize? There are lots of different blends of fertilizers, different things are added to them for feeding specific types of plants. There's lawn fertilizers, there's vegetable fertilizers, there's fertilizers for fruit trees. Know what it is you want to fertilize before you get in there. You've got a lot of stuff you need to fertilize, but maybe not a lot of each of them. There are also general purpose fertilizers that are kind of good for just about everything. The second question is, how do you want to deliver the fertilizer? One way is with a granular fertilizer. This is an organic product, all natural, a great way to feed your plants. This granular fertilizer is either spread on top of the soil or possibly mixed in the soil when planting. It's going to slowly break down and release nutrients over the course of anywhere from a month to 3 or 4 months. This is a slow way to feed, really good for your plants, and doesn't take much maintenance. Now, if you feel like your plant really needs a shot, a boost to really get going, you might consider something like a liquid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizers act much more quickly. They can see reaction within 3 or 4 days. The problem with liquid fertilizers is they do tend to go away a lot faster. The next time you water well or we get a heavy rain, a lot of those nutrients may be washed away. So deciding how often you're willing to fertilize or what your plant needs is one good way to know which way to go on that. Another product you might consider would be something like a supplement. Something like the liquid seaweed here, which is one of my favorites. A liquid seaweed is not a true plant fertilizer. It doesn't have all the components that any fertilizer would have, but it's great for your plants. I often equate it to vitamins for people. You couldn't live on vitamins alone, but they're really good for you. So don't be overwhelmed when you walk into a garden center. We know there's lots of things to choose from, but if you just ask a few basic questions, what am I out to fertilize and how do I want to do it, any plant professional should be able to steer you in the right direction pretty easily. Thanks and have a great day.